Hello and welcome to another episode of Bacon Battalion. We are inside the castle of Fell Deep. But
we're sorry about the beard.
Brave Killian will catch you up on that.
Well, geez, it was so long ago. It feels like we just, kind of like an hour ago that we played that session. We got out of the well. Kind of navigated a dodgy-looking courtyard with towers in the distance. Reminded Nelisa that she's a child-murdering catfolk person.
Undead child.
And
got hit in the back of the head.
I'm doing the recap, guys. And
we just thought we'd help.
Then some scary bone bats came down to sort of investigate us, but I was too busy to notice.
Oh God, I just realized those things remember me.
Oh yes, that's true.
And that's your recap.
With extra special recap from like episode 3. And then just like Simba, remember. Don't like, no, good, fine, whatevs.
You went too far.
Nonetheless, we continue. So, you managed somehow to spend a night of quietness. Yes, sir.
Did the dude came out the tower?
He asked if anyone was there. He heard nothing, and he went back in again.
Oh,
He's very
uneventful.
trusting. Well, I suppose he lives with the undead mistress of evil.
It's just a routine thing.
Cool.
A weak, pale sun looks rather miserably through some light cloud, and a faint drizzle makes everything damp. One member of your party is looking happy, breaks upon rocks, and devours it.
Did he sleep?
He pooled.
So like is his rubbing sleep out his eyes like getting moss that like sits in stagnant water? He's like
Yes, he's ready and waiting to go. I know that today is the last day that we have before you have to return the lady to my father. Remember he gave you 5 days?
That is right.
That's like a lot to get you. Holy crap.
We are going to take her down today. That is the plan. I'm totally for this.
I can't wait
that
to see
is
how
a
you
good
do it.
plan. Oh, not talking to me. And sorry.
So, once you've killed her, are you going to offer up the drow heads as well to my father? Do you know how excited he would be? He hates them. But I kind of don't understand why he hates them. Because in our sleep, they didn't kill us. And it certainly didn't sound like Killian was dying. Although it did sound like he...
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
It's called the Little Death. So,
Right. Shall we find our other party members?
Can we look for Berador and then Daster first? I don't want to go kill him in his non-fur state. He already looks gross without fur, and if he's not wearing clothes, he's gonna be like pink.
You don't know I'm not wearing clothes.
Oh, I can guess. You don't know me.
We're
You don't know what I'm saying.
You don't know.
Neither of you are having
we
a
don't wanna know
conversation
anything.
unless you're shouting across the
No, we're
courtyard.
not.
You don't know me.
Your boots
So-
are flying out the window at her head.
Let's go find Berador and then Daster first.
Do we know how to find them?
Oh, shit.
We saw them going that way.
Have been nothing.
There is a tremendous gong which sounds out over the courtyard.
Jump out of the whatever makeshift bed thing, pull up my pants, my boots, shirt, kind of like look outside the window. I'm a little to see anything.
Another gong echoes out around the courtyard. and makes bits of timber
remarked
shake.
to Dendasta that clearly you can take the boy out of the barracks, but you can't take the barracks out of the boy.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, but I agree. Why is he ringing the gong?
I don't know. I'm just kind of amused by Killian's reaction to
I will go and find out, yes?
it. Okay.
I'm going to. Can I? No, because all the stories I know are so super vague. They're not going to say. Well, I'm going to try and recall back if anything mentioned the telling of the bowls, tolling of the bells.
The tolling of the bell.
Natural 20.
There is nothing that records any kind of bell tolling whatsoever. But
Gong banging.
no,
Anything
no,
familiar?
no
Percussive
gong.
moments in time.
Nope, and there were no timpani ringing either. There was an actual fact to mention that a certain delivery gets made on a regular cycle, and perhaps that might be what the reason is for it. That thing that is doing it.
It's a blood delivery.
Yeah.
Maybe.
At this point, I'm like,
Damn it, did you
Belt,
guess
sword,
that? I was going
both
to
in.
tell you. I just remembered that it was probably blood time. But now it feels like I wasted my natural 20 if I was rolling, which obviously I'm not, because I'm a real character who doesn't roll for things.
So everyone sort of peers around, and you see this old man wearing furs, the same one who called out the night before, and he is busy bashing this old gong which is on one of the towers. And he does it 3 more times, and then he puts the baton down, and he hobbles back into the squat tower and closes the door.
Okay, if it is time for blood, he goes down to fetch it. So we wait for him to go. She doesn't have blood, and then we murder undead. But I suggest not stabbing with daggers. They don't work very well, and it's traumatic
I feel like
for all involved.
if we can stop her from getting the blood, she might still be a little bit weaker than she would normally be.
Okay,
That's
guys,
what
can
I
I
You
just
say
point?
to Monga
How are we
Story
having this
because
conversation?
Yeah.
She's
I'm
the only
having
person with you.
Oh, okay.
Can
Yeah,
kill
you
him.
two are
This
there.
is between
Your-
A and
your
B.
turn
Can
to-
you see
Yeah,
yourself out of
I'm with it. I'm like, okay, cool. I look around, I see where's Door and everybody else. Can I see them all poking around the places?
You can see Dendasta.
Oh, okay.
He's busy moving across the quad towards the squat tower.
How are you
So
going?
maybe now is time?
Yes, now it's
If you
time.
can see
Okay,
him, this
let's
is
do
bad.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
Let's
I think
the others.
best we can follow him and bring him back or get him in the cover. Be like, yo!
Oh God, do I? Do you
Yeah,
know this?
everyone hears this. Well, make a stealth check.
Oh, yeah. 27.
Apparently only the dogs. Munga Story, however, pushes open the door which falls
Sorry,
off of its hinges, which clatters to the floor. She's like, we should not sleep together on missions again.
I think that's a good idea. It was momentary lapse of judgment.
Yes,
It won't happen again until we're
Yes.
done.
absolutely.
Okay. Let's go kill some necromantic harpies, people, woman, stuff.
Yes, you're hearing this whole conversation. Everyone is hearing this conversation.
I'm like slightly under the level that they were talking. I'm like, we can hear you. You are sneaking so good.
Wow, I'm really glad I can't hear some stupid cat people complaining all the time.
When we trudge across.
Trudge
this-
across, yeah, I'll be like, Bardo, where the hell are you? I swear if Dendasta knocked out Bardo and is running off on his own, I'm gonna lose my shit with that guy.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Okay, shall we go up to them
What do
and
you-
find the rest of everyone
We're like
quietly?
across the courtyard.
And Manga Story's in her mind going because
No, she's not. She's
What
awesome.
are you doing, Barador?
Watching all the
It's a spectator sport for Barador.
Apparently.
Anyone else stealthing
I
is always.
thought the idea was surprise. I don't know.
Everyone needs to make an initiative check, please.
I think
The
she will
door
be
to the squat
surprised
tower
by how
opens.
incompetent we are.
That seems very likely.
Initiative, eh?
Yeah. 18.
Oh,
20.
That's good for me.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Nice.
nice. You just wasted it though.
She's going first. Killian, what do you get?
23.
Okay. Barador?
16.
Nalisa?
18, which is very good for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
The door to the tower starts to swing open, and the old man says, "The mistress was very unhappy that you didn't bring her bath water, you stupid oh," he says as he sees you two. What are you doing? You've opened the remains of the door to the stable.
How far away?
60 foot to the old man,
60
50 foot to Mangastori and Killian.
Always ends badly with me throwing things and stuff.
Do it. Do it. You can totally hit him. I mean, yes, him.
If I miss,
Not the female
if I
elf.
miss, then I risk the thing of him running into the tower, alerting everyone.
Or decapitating the female drow bitch.
I thought you said they weren't so bad.
That doesn't mean I don't want to kill them. They're drow. You can't trust drow.
You are very lucky that only I can hear this right now.
So what you doing?
I feel like I'm being very clean if I just try and kill it.
Who goes next?
At the same time,
You
you,
do.
are a barbarian.
That is true. I'm going to throw one of my flying axe thing. Throwing axe.
Make a
That
roll.
is- that
Don't
is-
roll a one.
Come on. I probably just wasted, haven't I? Natural 20.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Nice.
Wow. All right. So roll again.
Well timed.
This is my
Same guys.
little modification to D20 rolling.
No. Oh my god.
What did you?
It's a 3.
That's all right. The axe sails perfectly through the air, sails right past your head, spinning, and buries itself in this old man. Roll your damage.
11, 1d6.
Bless you. And again.
Thank you, sorry.
4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, 7 damage. It smashes into his old frame, knocking him backwards into the door frame. What are you doing?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
2 shots to the chest, please. I'm not taking a chance that he's gonna alert someone. Do that shit. I'm not sure what his AC is, but 16.
16's a hit.
1 damage on that one, unfortunately. And next one is it's 11.
Nah, it's a miss.
Not.
Now your arrow
not
buries
miss
into
that.
the door frame. Excuse me, Nalisa?
How alive does he look?
Quite alive, but he is 60 foot away from you.
60 foot.
We can't even kill an old man in one fucking round. I'd be pissed. Like, we suck so bad.
I guess what I'm gonna do is Mage Hand doesn't work on living objects, eh?
It's only 5 pounds. of
Well,
pressure.
maybe he's really frail. Like skin, bone, and purple alone. Okay, I'm going to
Detect magic while I wait to see if I can feel any of the back presences because I can't do anything. So I'm going to detect magic.
You cast detect magic. The old man has a little bit of magic on him. The furs he's wearing seems to be magical, but that's all that you pick up for now. Barador.
Okay, so he is in the doorway of this squat tower. What's between us and the squat tower?
Open courtyard, really. Bits
Open
of rubble
courtyard,
here and there.
bits of rubble here and there.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the squat tower is a rope bridge to the main tower.
From the squat tower across is.
Oh,
to
like
the
sort of
main
from the top
Yes.
of the squat tower.
the fourth
Okay.
floor of the squat tower. It goes to the main tower.
Is there any way for me to just run and flank around the squat tower? Hopefully, mostly hidden from his line of sight.
No, so the tower is built into the wall that surrounds the bailey.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So from that
Okay.
tower, you take a rope bridge across the bailey to the main tower.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just going to run up to him and pull my dagger and stand over him. Because I don't have enough time to actually make an attack, so.
Okay. You stand over him, and he looks up, and he goes, "Oh, not again. All right." What are you doing?
I'm going to move forward to where everyone is.
All right. That takes your full movement to get there.
Yeah.
Killian?
Move close by, but I'm not going inside.
Okay.
Okay, I'm kind of running up to the squat tower's walls with my back to the wall and looking around just to make sure that nothing's going to come in, and I can warn people if I see something.
Got you. You look up and you see the bone bats hanging from the top of the main tower. There's some rustling, but otherwise they're unmoving.
Wonderful. Keeping a close eye on them if they move from.
Nalisa?
I'm going to move and still detect the magic.
Still
as I
using
go.
your detect magic as you kind of walk forward. The magic that he has on him is a very strong necromantic magic that encompasses most of his body, the furs themselves in particular.
Okay, so does it cover even where there aren't furs?
No.
Okay.
Barador?
Not again.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
He takes the one arrow that's sort of sticking out of his shoulder. Yes. And he just drives it deeper into his chest. And dies.
Damn, we don't get XP for that.
And as we probably need to deal with this.
Oh, we have a bigger problem, my friend. Look.
Bats.
You look around inside the tower, and there's a ladder going up to the next floor, but the rest of the room are these wooden benches that are all sagging under the weight. There are just large glass bottles full of a red dark liquid. There must be 100 of these things in this space alone, stacked from floor to ceiling, just full.
Where is...
Your detect magic glows across all of them. There is a transmutation and an abjuration magic here.
Okay, and the water elemental is with us as well.
He
The
comes
stuff.
floating along.
Okay, so I'm going to start taking the cloak. Okay, I'm gonna start taking the cloak off the guy, and as I do it, I'm like, this furs is filled with necromantic magic, so maybe he comes back, and also all this, what I'm going to assume his blood is filled with bad juju for changing and abjuration. Yeah, so
is magic, which is technically not in itself bad thing, but necromancy, change, and abjuration together, I say makes big pot of shit. As in, oh shit, that is what we are in now. And I'm like undressing the dude.
I'm walking like, now's not the time, Elisa. Now's not the time. Okay? Jeez, can you just keep it in your pants for a little bit?
And then I look at him.
I walk past.
But I look at him and I look at my story and then I'm like, huh? And then carry on.
Okay,
Taking
the bats haven't come yet, so I think we're still pretty okay. I don't think they've spotted us yet, just so you guys know. But I'm gonna usher everybody inside and close the door.
All right.
Okay.
The door is closed. What are you doing?
The elementals followed us, obviously. Breaks upon rocks and devours. I advise not to absorb any liquid on our ventures forward.
This is the liquid that you use. I do try and avoid it.
Well, even just water might be a bad idea around here.
Noted.
I take off. Have I taken off his stuff?
Mm-hmm. Underneath is just an old leathery kind of brown tunic, which does not give off any magic.
Okay. I'm going to fold it up. Does it become quite small?
bulky.
It's bulky.
No.
Okay, so I'm not going to fold it up. I'm going to.
Dandasta, I think we need to burn all of this.
You don't have identify.
Well, at least the
as
body
a
of the cloak.
spell.
Agreed.
No.
I don't know what we're going to do with the rest of it.
Although the kitty seems quite attached to cloak.
I'm going to. I'm like
He starts
looking
cutting
for
up the old
somewhere to
man.
put.
Oh god, not this again. I go to the freaking ladder. Kind of like
Okay. Is there like a cupboard?
No, it's just shelves with these big glass goods everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna put it outside.
I feel like it might
I'm gonna
be-
put it outside and put it on the floor,
No,
so
I'll
that it's not near the blood.
keep it in a backpack. I've got a funny feeling it's something that could actually help us.
Will you see me putting it outside?
I'll take it and roll it up. Why are you doing it outside?
So that it's not near. It's necromancy and there's blood.
in your backpack. Okay.
This would be bad, he says, pulling out the man's heart.
And then I also say, and you were judging me for undressing him. Now you looting him. Okay,
I'm
I
not
see how
looting
you're
him, I've not
double-standard.
touched his bag
Not
full
you,
of coins.
Dandasta.
Look.
I wasn't.
He rips open the ribs.
I was not asking
can't.
you. I was saying you, Killian.
I can't.
You so judgy. Okay.
I'm going to the stairs to check out
The ladder, alright?
Okay.
Did the cloak go into his backpack?
No, it's fine. You're on the bottom there. Unless you want to take it. My backpack's full anyway. I think I've got like enough. I've got fucking chainmail in there as well. So
I
can't
wink
carry
at
it.
Dandasta and at the cloak.
Do I see this? Because I haven't left the area where the
Oh
cloak is.
dear, look, I have spilled the green flame all over the cloak and fur, and now all over the body.
Okay, and then I jump away so I don't catch fire. And I'm going to say, maybe we should go as quickly as possible, because if bats are sleeping, maybe Lady is sleeping. Hold on, do any of the blood vials have like any connection to anything else? Like there's no transportation system?
They are all quite heavily corked and then sealed in wax.
Okay, so these are for future use. Okay. So, also, I don't think she's low on blood. This looks like storage. So,
Yeah.
I don't think she's low on
Let's
blood.
follow Killian up the ladder then.
Oh, I'm gonna perception and see if I hear anything first before I come up there.
Listen, make a perception check.
It's not super great because of all the talking people. 8.
8.
Yeah, he's got way too noisy downstairs.
Yeah, but you don't hear anything that sticks out either.
Okay, cool. Slowly start climbing up. Got my cleaver out just in case it's what's that?
Alright, you climb up into the next room. The next room is obviously where this old man stayed. There is a crude bed. There's a bedpan which is full. And just general bits and pieces. There's some arbitrary stuff that he's gathered. There's a chest that's overflowing with once good cloaks and clothing, now fairly moth-eaten, that kind of thing. There's a large mirror on the wall that's long since broken and shattered. And then there are just books everywhere.
What type of books? What's the titles?
You open them up, they were blank once, but they've been filled with this spidery-like writing. Journals written in common. They go back 300 years.
I'm gonna take 3, but like, so one, the oldest looking one, and
Alright.
middle-aged looking one, and like a new one.
Okay, they do weigh 10 pounds each.
I'm gonna not take 3. Can I take 1?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna take the middle-looking one.
You pull one out. It's quite big, quite thick. You put that in your backpack.
Is there any other way out of this room?
Yeah.
Another ladder going up.
Any books marked with symbols sort of out of the ordinary?
No,
I can maybe use linguistics to. No, nothing.
It is
It's all just common.
all journals.
Wow.
Journals.
Is there a window?
No,
No portals looking outside?
nothing.
Can we are literally
We
staring
should
down
go.
a rope bridge over a gorge to get to the main tower.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No,
Well-
but that's the next piece when
Would be the
we
next
get
piece,
up
yeah.
top.
Okay, well, let's go.
Same deal?
All right.
Or you scale the next one?
Climb up into
Get-
this room.
Yeah, get to there.
This room is, again, fairly, well, this one's bare. There is a table next to an open archway which leads out over the rope bridge. It's a double, you realize that his room must have been either a little bit bigger or the height-wise. You are at the 4th floor. There's a table. On the table there is a silver tray. Next to the silver tray there is an array of silver jugs, goblets, a plate, silver knife, fork, that kind of thing, all laid out and ready, freshly washed by the looks of things and polished up. Next to that there is a stand with a rather ornate looking yellow cloak with a hooded cowl on it. Unlike everything else, it seems to be in fairly pristine condition. Other than that, that's it.
Detect magic?
You cast Detect Magic, there isn't any here.
Okay, so then there's no point in doing spellcraft on the cloak? Okay, I'm gonna try spellcraft on the cloak.
Sure.
19?
It's just a very well-made robe.
So I think maybe he fills the goblets with blood and then she comes here, or someone comes here to fetch it and takes it up to the
I
castle.
don't think she would come here. She doesn't seem like person who fetch on bathwater. Why would she fetch food? I think he wears cloak, so maybe doesn't get eaten by bats, and then maybe they don't like color yellow. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be magical.
Dendesta, how many vials of that green fire stuff do you have?
I have 4 left.
Okay. Those bone bat things, they come together and form into this one large flying thing. It carried away an undead thing that was regenerating while we were trying to take the barbarian king's wife out of its hands. We weren't very effective at dealing with it, but if it does do that, I suggest we pour a couple of those things on it and set it on fire.
I will do so.
Maybe give me one of them, just so we have a way of slightly quicker, sort of getting more coverage on it.
Also,
Sure.
maybe
He hands
because-
you one. Do not drop it at all.
also
Right.
because it worked last time, and I feel like it would be good to redeem myself a little bit. Maybe I should go first in case they wake up, and then I just hit them with that base.
There is a
Okay.
shout from across the bridge. Lord, where is my breakfast? Hurry up, you cantankerous old man. I heard the gongs going, and there you're up.
Okay, so
Then there's a slamming of a door.
Slamming of a door. Peek out over the archway. Any
Rope
bloody
bridge.
obviously outside?
No.
Okay, guys, I think we need to just get across to
Hurry
the other
and
side
go.
right now.
okay, are we? Is anyone gonna wear the cloak? Cause maybe it will help.
Didn't the cloak just get burnt?
No,
No,
you
no,
just
the
soak it.
yellow one.
Oh, the yellow one. Okay, sorry.
But I think maybe we need to wear the yellow one and to go across.
Let's go. Now.
Okay, I'm take the yellow and I put it on. And then I'm going to start heading on the rope bridge.
All right, so you head out. Are you
I'm-
following
Yeah.
Heading out, yeah.
her? You're going to head out as well? Okay, so I just want to
I
get
assume this is single file, so...
Yeah, it's single file, so I just want to get your running order. So you're in front, then it's you. Are you next or are you next?
I'll go
Where's
next.
the,
You go next.
I'm
I'm going to cover
waiting
everybody
to
with
go.
my bow.
how's the water
You're going
dude
to come
gonna
the way
get
with your bow.
across?
Okay, Manga Story's going to stay with you.
It's been following us just
No,
fine.
but like, how would you like slither on the rope?
The water elemental gets to the edge of the slatted bridge and stops. And you see tentatively the water tries to run over to the slat, but it runs down the side of the building. So then he tries to extend a piece of himself across. This is going to take him a couple hours to cross.
How much of him is there? Liter-wise?
Humanoid. So maybe 100 liters.
So we can't just flip and stop the guy and then carry him with us.
So you're not a water elemental in a bottle.
Dendasta stays behind as well, so that you guys are split a little bit. Everyone needs to please make a initiative check.
Oh fuck my life. 8.
15.
Kalasa,
7.
Barador,
8.
and 8 for Nalisa. All right. As you're scurrying across the bridge sways and kind of creaks as you're going. The bats all suddenly drop, and their bone-like wings open up and they start flying around, clapping with their jaws and their bones as they move. As they're swinging around, you see that they start diving towards you. They don't seem to have noticed you at all. As they're just swooping around towards you, you realize as they're swooping around, they're starting to collide together and form bigger and bigger and bigger
Okay.
creatures.
Sorry,
Killian,
guy.
what are you doing?
Sorry, I just want to ask for now. So is it a rope bridge where it's like one rope and 2 ropes that you like?
No. So it's a rope bridge with
Slats.
wooden slats. In
Okay, so
between.
there would be space because, especially because I'm very small,
Yes.
for me to stand and let people come past me.
Sure.
Okay, just asking.
Okay. Killian, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like they're all constantly made of bone. There's not like flesh or meat starting to come on. I'm like, son of a bitch. Okay, put my bow back on, take up the mace, and then follow up behind.
You're going to start running out towards them.
Yeah.
They go. By the time you've realized what's sort of happening and the swirling has happened, they've landed right in the middle of this bridge, and they're busy forming into that big bat-like thing. So it's closest to you on the one side and you on the other side. And its head sort of starts to form, and it starts to look directly at you.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
It remembers you.
That's not helpful.
Keep going. We need to get to the other side.
So you run past Nalisa, because Nalisa's your action. You're moving away to let people pass.
Yes, and then that's my move. Hey, I'm going to. How formed is the bat?
Pretty much, it's getting there. You can see the last.
Okay,
of
then
the,
I'm going
the
to
bats
ear
are
pierce and
landing
scream
on
it.
Okie dokie. It gets a willpower saving throw.
Yes.
It fails.
Okay, so it takes 1d6 and it's
Stunned. Dazed.
dazed for 1 round. And takes 1d6 points of sonic damage per 2 caster level. So it takes 3d6 because we're level 3.
Nice.
Okay, so 6.
Per 2 caster level.
No?
Yes.
1d6. Oh, per 2. So I get 1,
dice.
6.
2.
2 dice.
Level
Because I'm
3.
level 3.
1 for level 1.
And then does it round up?
Level 3.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to be level 4 for 2. Sorry. 2, so 8 in total, which is not the worst.
And it's dazed. You let out this ungodly sound.
But
and
it's
you can
only
see
audible to him.
that its
weirdly.
bones shake under the pressure of the sonic sound.
Which sounds, if you could hear it, like,
Kalasa, Barador's trying to run past you.
Well, I suppose I'll move forward.
So you get up to the door. It's not locked.
I go through it. I open it.
Well, it's about time. Who the hell are you? Says a
Whack.
voice from inside. Killian.
Okay.
This thing is forming on the bridge. You see the bridge is bending under the weight as these bats slap onto itself to make it bigger.
Yeah, right through the center with a mace.
Yeah. Make your attack.
Double-handed. Oh, crap. I don't think I hit it. That's 10.
You are rushing up to it. You swing your mace, expecting to shatter through
He's
bone.
dazed, eh?
Instead, it just whacks onto the bone and stops. You kind of pull it back. No? Barador? You see Kalasa pushing open the door. Standing on the other side is a fairly well-dressed young man. Looks to be human, maybe half-elf at best, wearing dark robes and holding a goblet in his hand. He's sitting in a rather large black-backed chair, and he was apparently reading.
all the eye rolls.
All of those.
Kalasa, yell and ask if Breaks Upon Rocks can get here. By going down.
Or leave the drow to get eaten by the bone creature. So we lose the warrior, but we didn't really need him anyway. We'll be safer without all 3 of them.
What else is in this room?
A spiral staircase going upwards.
Okay.
There's a fireplace. It is not lit.
Okay.
There's a large bookshelf. Several tomes are within the bookshelf. There's a desk away from the fireplace with what looks like maps and things on it.
I roll out the fish dagger and stab this guy.
All right, make your attack.
That is probably not good enough. 14?
As you thrust forward with this fish dagger, he waves his hand sideways, and the fish dagger glances off of some kind of invisible barrier in front of him.
Okay.
Nalisa?
Okay, how far is the rest of the party from crossing this bridge?
They're on the other side of the creature. Killian, Mangastori, and Dandasta, and the water elemental.
Okay, I'm going to, for my move, I'm going to, no, I can't do that. I can't incite the bardic performance and then still cast a spell. No. Okay, so for my move, I'm going to take out my whip. And then I'm going to ear-piercing scream.
Okay, it gets another saving throw.
Yes, yeah, each time.
This time it rolls 18.
Okay, so my saving throw is...
If I remember correctly, he still takes damage, but he's not dazed.
It was 16 initially, so I think it's still 16. Okay, cool. So a successful save negates the daze, but halves the damage.
Okay.
So 2, 5,
Plus.
3, so 4. Because it was 8, so 4.
Alright.
And then I just make sure I really am out the way because they're bigger.
Alright. Kalasa, you run into the room.
So he's obviously busy
He's busy attacking this
thing.
man.
Would the elemental hear me from
It's
here?
a 60-foot bridge, but you can shout.
Sorry, I or that fancy.
How do I shout?
It sounds like
Okay.
a waterfall.
Do your
breaks upon rocks and devours it. Can you get here by going down and then up?
best. Oh boy. I will try.
Oh, shame.
All you hear is the sound of thunder and torrential rain as these two are shouting at each other.
But it is
As
raining,
loud
so
as
maybe
they
that'll
could.
help
It
him
is
a little
drizzling,
bit.
yes. All right, so that's what you do. And we'll pick it up from there.